So here we go, my dear shining stars. As we have learned, A to Z synonyms of happy, and then also we have learned each one's meaning and pronunciation, and also we have learned that how to use that in tenses and sentences. And now today it's time to begin the paragraph. You all have made the paragraph, and after this session also again you can make it. Okay, so now you can understand more thoroughly this the radiant language journey at ESC. Okay, where emotional well-being fuels cognitive mastery. English is not merely memorized, it is lived. Welcome to an ecosystem designed to move you from safety to
Yes.
zest, right? And you all know the meaning of zest, right? So when you feel happy, right? Radiant means glowing. So when you glow your language, enhance your language accordingly. So now here we go into the first, okay? How it is at atmosphere of vibrant warmth. Okay, so three words which we have used over in the paragraph: upbeat, vibrant, warm-hearted. You already know the meaning of it because we have already done this. Now let's go through the paragraph. Okay, so uh, first I'll be reading the paragraph and then you all try to read it out. Okay, the ESC environment is curated to be consistently upbeat and vibrant. This is not a sterilized classroom but a century of positive that disarms anxiety. The culture is distinctly warm hearted, ensuring that the first feeling a student encounter is an invitation to belong. Can you read it, guys? Be quick.
Yes, ma'am. The ESC
This
environment is
environment is curated
upbeat
to
and
be the
vibrant.
constantly
This
upbeat
is
and
not a
vibrant,
starlight classroom, but a sanctuary of
but a
positivity
century
that
of
harms
possible that
anxiety. The
anxiety.
culture
The
is
culture is
warm
distinctly
hearted,
warm-hearted,
ensuring that the first
ensuring that the first feeling
encounter
a
is an
student encounters in a
Like classroom, but it's essentially of positive that terms anxiety. The person is
Kindly
distinct.
understand when you're speaking. So when you're speaking the paragraph, give your body language, okay, the moment, the gesture. So you'll understand. Now, the security of a supportive space. In this supportive space, competition is replaced by connection. Learner from kindred bond, recognizing themselves in their peers. It's a fundamental baseline where everyone feels nice. A simple but profound sense of social safety that act as the foundation of the journey ahead. So we have used three words over here: supportive, considerate, and nice. Do remember in the comma, you should give a little pause. Like in this supportive space, competition is replaced by connection. So in when you're speaking, when you're moving to the full stop, so little lower voice, but not just vanish, okay? Little lower, replaced by connection. And then when you start from another sentence, so like let listen to the word that you now I'm beginning to another sentence. So listen what I'm saying next, right? So learners from a kindred bond, recognizing themselves in their peers. It's a fundamental baseline where, okay, so this is how you have to move. So start reading, be quick.
In
In
this part,
this positive space,
competition is replaced
competition
by
is replaced
connection.
by connection.
Learners
Learners form a kindred bond,
recognizing
recognizing
themselves in
themselves
their
in
peers.
their peers.
it's a
These are
It's a
fundamental
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 baselines where
baseline
everyone
where
feels
everyone
everyone
feels
feels
nice.
nice.
a
A
simple but
simple but
profound sense of
profound
social
of
safety
social
that acts as
safety
a
that
foundation
acts
for the
as the
journey
foundation
ahead.
for the
Foundation
journey
for
ahead.
ahead.
Perfect. Now let's move to the next paragraph. The lightness of learning. The curriculum is designed to be an amused journey, right? So we are going to use light-hearted, merry, and amused, all this in this paragraph, rather than a grind. Okay, grinding like you grind in a blender. So no hard work, no grinding, but just amuse the journey, feel the journey. Okay, by keeping the dynamic light-hearted and merry. We lower the guys, please mute yourself and listen first carefully and then you speak. If you want to be a great speaker, you have to be an amazing listener. Okay. So we lower the affective filter, right? The mind opens when it is a pet play, turning the acquisition of complex grammar into a natural, right? Which we have done yesterday with the tenses. an enjoyable exchange, which we are doing with all the global educators, right? So here we are going to use all this word light-hearted, merry, and amuse. So let's start, everybody. Be quick.
The
The
curriculum is
lightness
designed
of
to
fun
It's designed
enhance
to be an
learning,
amusing
time
journey rather than
and
a
study.
grind.
Right.
All are done. What happened?
Complex grammar into natural, enjoyable exchange.
All right, Money Shine Stars. Just a moment. Okay. Now, do remember to use your body language, guys, when you're speaking, okay? Because you all are not using your body language, and it's truly important. So here we go. This Charu is not visible. Okay. Okay. Now let's see finding delight in the details. Students feel cheerful and delighted by the material itself. This is a delight is not accidental. It is a pedagogical tool. Pedagogical tool means a smart tool where you use body, mind engagement. When a student is delighted, engagement peaks and retention rates climb. Okay, so we are going to use cheerful, delighted. Okay, so let's try and yeah, start.
Students
Students
feel
feel
cheerful and delighted by
Students
the material
feel
itself.
delighted by the
This delight is not
itself.
accidental.
This
It is
delight is not accidental.
pedagogical tool.
It is a
When a student is
pedagogical
delighted,
tool.
engagement
When a student is
and
delighted,
retention rates climb.
engagement peaks and retention rates climb.
When a student is delighted, engagement peaks and retention rates climb.
If you see on the YouTube at my TEDx, there I have spoken upon pedagogical teaching only. Now here it is, the quiet confidence of reflection, right? Amidst the activity, there's a space for the mind to stay serene. Student feels quietly content during moments of reflection, processing new information without stress. The mental clarity is essential for deep internalization of the language. Okay, so let's start.
The
Amidst
quiet
the
Amidst the
confidence of
activity,
reflection
there is a
amidst the
space for the
activity,
mind to
the
stay
space
serene.
for the mind
Students
to
feel
stay
quietly
serene.
content during
Students
moments of
feel quietly
reflection,
content
processing
during
new
moments of
information
reflection,
without stress. This
processing new
mental
information
clarity is
without any
essential
stress.
for deep
The mental clarity is
internalization of the
essential for
language.
deep internalization of the language.
Utilization of the language.
Superb. So if here you can see serene, okay, and then content. These all are the synonyms of happy, right? Quietly content. All right. And rest, if you are not understanding the meaning, so no problem. Let's wait for the next chapter where we will be learning the synonyms of meaning of those words. All right. So now let's move to the next paragraph. An optimistic perspective. So there is a thought behind, a positive thought, an optimistic thought. So optimistic is also one of the synonyms of happy, right? So as a barrier for student feels optimistic about their potential. There is a prevailing sense of being fortunate and glad to be the part of this process. The gratitude creates a fertile mindset for sustained effort and resilience. Can you read it?
as well
And
as
now,
as well
an
Barriers
optimistic
fall.
perspective
Students
as
feel
barriers
optimistic
for
about their
growth.
potential.
there is a
There is a
prevailing
prevailing
sense
sense of
of
There
being
is a
being
prevailing
fortunate
sense
and
of
and
being
glad
glad to
to
be
be a
part of
fortunate
part
the
of
and
the
glad to
process.
be
process.
part of the
This
process.
gratitude
So
creates
creates a
a
fertile
fertile
Creates
mindset
mindset
a
for
for
fertile
sustained
mindset
effort
for
sustained
and
sustained
effort and
resilience.
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 Effort and resilience.
Resilience.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Resilient.
very fast, you can see how many are related to happy synonyms. Optimistic. Another word,
Fortunate,
if you try.
glad, fortunate,
Fortunate,
glad,
glad,
Fortunate,
Happy,
gratitude, hmm,
gratitude,
Okay, so this all
Gratitude.
are almost synonyms of happy, which we have covered in this paragraph, right? Now let's move to the next paragraph. Here you can see start, effort, and breakthrough, right? So this is heartened by
By
progress.
progress.
Motivation at ESC is self-sustaining because the students are heartened by their progress. They become genuinely pleased with small wins, recognizing that every new phrase mastered is a step forward. The cumulative satisfaction fuels the drive to continue. Okay, so let's start.
Heartened by
Motivation
progress.
at ESC is self-sustaining because students are heartened by their progress. They become genuinely pleased with small wins, recognizing that every new phrase
Recognizing
mastered
that
is a
every new phase
step
mastered
forward.
is a
This
step forward.
cumulative satisfaction fuels the drive to continue.
Fuels a drive to continue.
Is
a step forward. The curriculum is satisfying fuels and the drive to continue.
Superb. So, my dear Shining Stars, if you could understand from here, so hearten is a word which we have taken in this, and then satisfaction. Okay, hearten and satisfaction itself a happy synonym, right? Now, let's move to another paragraph. So, here, the jubilant energy of mastery, right? So, as confidence builds, the classroom energy turns jubilant. The atmosphere becomes exuberant with enthusiasm, creating a feedback loop where high energy leads to high performance. It is the sound of our students who are eager to speak. Ma'am, I made the paragraph. Would you like to hear it to me? Right? So this is the sound which we could hear. And this that was the starting when I asked you, do you know the sentence are happy? And you're like, ma'am, glad, joyful. And then the turn comes when you spoken all the 26 words, and then you have told about the meaning, then you made the tenses and sentences, and today you all are ready to make the paragraph, right? So this is how the magic, right? So here, this is what we have talked about. So kindly start reading.
The
As
jubilant energy of
confidence builds, the classroom
mastery.
energy turns into jubilance. The atmosphere becomes exuberant with enthusiasm, creating a feedback loop where high energy leads
Creating a
to high
feedback loop
performance.
where
It
high
is the sound of
energy leads
students
to high
who are
performance.
eager to
It is the
speak.
sound of students who are eager to speak.
It is the sound of students who are to speak.
Eager to speak, right? So if you speak loud and clear, so at least I can correct you, right? So always try to speak loud and clear. Very good. Some students are not using body language, so absolutely use body language, your gesture, because absolutely it's important. There's the best language in the world, which we call body language, right? And it should be there if you want to connect. So when confidence clicks, okay, so there comes a specific moment when confidence clicks. Students feel truly elated
Related.
and sometimes describing the feeling as being in seventh heaven. This is the transcendence of the language barrier where the struggle disappears and communication flows. So let's start reading.
There
When
comes a
When
comes a
confidence
moment
When
when
confidence
clicks,
speaks,
confidence
there
clicks,
comes a
students
specific
feel
moment
truly
when
elated,
confidence
sometimes
clicks,
students
describing
feel
the
truly
feeling
truly
as
elated,
being in
sometimes
seventh
describing
heaven.
the
It
feeling
is
as
the
being in
transcendence
this
of
is
the
the
language barrier
transcendence
where
of
the
the
struggle
language
disappears
barrier
and
of the
communication
language
where the
flows.
barrier where
disappears
the
and communication
and
flows.
communication flow.
Communication flows.
Okay, all right, Manish Shining Stars. Now let's move to another one here. Blissful state. Okay, so let's see what are the words which we have taken over here. Synonyms of happy,
Elated, elated,
elated,
In
seventh
seventh
heaven,
In
in
seventh
time
heaven,
the seventh
elated.
heaven.
mm,
related.
okay, so this is how the two. Perfect. And seven. Now a blissful state of fluency. Ultimately, the ESC experience is defined as a blissful journey. It is a realization that fluency feels good. The struggle of a rote memorization is replaced by the flow state of immersion. So no more rectification, no more memorization. Just you need to understand, listen, and be into it, because ESC Institute is an ocean where we will never let you sink down. We will always hold you and let you know how to swim in the ocean also. Okay. So, my dear Shining Stars, let's start speaking with a blissful
Blissful
state.
state of
Ultimately,
fluency.
Ultimately, the
the
ESC
experience
experience is
is
considered as a blissful
Blissful
journey.
journey.
It
It
is
is
a
a
realization
realization that
that
fluency
fluency
is
is good.
a structure of
Struggle of
memorization is
memorization replaced by the
phase of
flow state of
immersion.
immersion.
Circle of role is replaced by the flow state of immersion.
Immersion. Okay. So, give it, little hand gestures, my dear Shining Stars, with a gesture. So now, radiance from within. The result is visible. Faces looks radiant. The spirits feel youthful. In the morning, they are getting up and say, "Good morning, Dr. Madhvi." It's unburdened by the fear of making mistakes. Even if it's, if we could say international global educator, our amazing, I mean, speakers, they don't even get fear of it. And they just speak with a full, with, unburdened and confidence. And there's no fear at all for making a mistake. So radiance is the external signal of internal linguistic confidence. So let's use the radiance youthful in this paragraph. Over to you guys.
Radius from
Radiance
The
from within.
result is
The
the
result
visible.
is
result is
visible.
vibrant.
Faces
The
The
look
face
faces
look
radiant.
look
radiant.
Spirit
radiant.
feels
That's
The
youthful,
spirit feels
unburdened
youthful,
by the fear
unburdened
of
by the
making
fear of making
mistakes.
fear of
mistakes.
This
making
radiance
mistakes.
This
is
The
the
radiance
radiance
is
is
external
the
the external
external
signal of
signals
internal
of
internal
linguistic
internal
confidence.
linguistic confidence.
This radius is the external signal of internal linguistic confidence.
So you can see the synonyms of happy are radiance, right?
radiant,
Radiance,
Radiant,
youthful,
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 unburdened,
youthful,
right? And burden also we can take
unburdened,
it, right? So this all are sense of happy relating them.
unburdened.
Now, a zestful love for learning.
Learning.
The journey leaves heart thankful for growth. But more importantly, it cultivates a student who is zestful in the love of learning English. We do not just teach a language, we ignite a lifelong passion. So let's try. Over to you
a
guys.
Yeah,
zestful love
The
the
for
journey leaves
learning.
hurt
The
thankful
Journey
journey
for
leaves
is
growth,
heart
but
far
more
thankful for
importantly,
from
growth.
growth,
it
but
cultivates a
more
student
More
importantly,
importantly,
who
zestful in
just
their
fulfills
love
their
cultivate
love
a
for
fulfills
learning
their
zestful
English.
in
in
the
their
We
love
do
of
development
not
learning.
learning
teach
English.
a
We
We
do not
language,
do not
we
teach
teach a
ignite
language.
language.
a
We
We
lifelong
ignite
ignite a
passion.
a
language.
lifelong
We ignite a
passion.
lifelong passion.
Okay, so you can see there are few relatable synonyms of happy, zestful, thankful, right?
Thankful.
Okay, so yeah, these two we can
These two
use
are
zestful,
here.
right? And now your journey begins here. From the safety of a supportive space to the elated of fluency, experience the radiant language journey and ESC, edutainment smart classes. So what do
from
you
the
guys?
safety of
Your
a
journey
Our
begins
journey
here.
begins
Safety of a
here.
From
supportive
the
From the
space of
safety
the
safety of
elation of
supportive
fluency,
of
the
space
fluency
to
experience
to
the
the
electric
electric
radiant
of
language journey
fluency,
is
fluency,
radiant
expression
language,
ESC.
of the radiant
journey at
language
ESC,
journey
radiant
as
language journey.
EST.
Perfect, my dear Shining Stars. Do not forget to read the title always, okay? These are the rules, this kind of people, what they do, they don't even, check out the wrapper and then they eat anything. So always read on the wrapper whatever is written over there, right? Wrapper. Wrapper means that WRA, right? Not a wrapper. So wrapper, wrapper. Okay, so difference. Wrapper, wrapper. Can you see?
Rapper,
Rapper,
W,
rapper,
rapper,
Wrapper,
wrapper,
rapper,
rapper.
rapper,
wrapper,
rapper.
wrapper. Okay,
rapper.
so my dear
wrapper,
Shining Stars,
wrapper.
yeah. Now here you could see the your you could say supportive space. It's all in the radiant. Okay, these are the things of happy itself, and I believe this is the last one which we have done upon and our exact 130 is there. All right, so my dear Shining Stars, this is all about the paragraph which we have learned about. All about you already know. Yes, Institute. Do you all agree with this? Have you all felt like this in Yes Institute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes,
Perfect.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, super, super, super. So, good to know about this, my dear Shining Star. Tomorrow we'll be doing the relatable discussion to it. Till that time, just let me stop this recording and we'll talk after this.